The Ford Gran Torino isn't just another classic muscle car. It's a symbol of American horsepower, a Hollywood fame, and raw 1970s attitude. But here's the crazy part. This iconic Ford muscle car almost disappeared into history until movies, TV shows, and car collectors brought it back to life. So, why is the Ford Gran Torino still one of the most talked about classic American cars today? Let's find out. The Ford Gran Torino first hit the streets in 1972 as part of Ford's Torino lineup, designed to compete with other popular muscle cars like the Chevrolet Chevelle and Dodge Charger. During the golden era of muscle cars, Ford wanted something that combined luxury, performance, and aggressive styling. And the Gran Torino delivered exactly that. The car quickly became known for its bold body lines, long hood design, and powerful V8 engine options. Buyers could choose from multiple engine setups, including the legendary Ford 351 Cleveland V8 and the massive 429 Cobra Jet engine, which made the Gran Torino a serious performance car for its time. For many enthusiasts, this was the moment the Ford Gran Torino became more than just a car. It became a statement. Because performance mattered, depending on the model year and trim, the Ford Gran Torino could produce over 370 horsepower, making it one of the fastest midsize cars of the early 1970s. The Gran Torino Sport model especially gained attention among muscle car collectors thanks to its performance upgrades, sporty suspension, and aggressive styling packages. Even today, enthusiasts still debate, was the Ford Gran Torino underrated compared to other muscle cars? Many collectors believe it was. If you've ever watched classic television, you've definitely seen this car before. The Ford Gran Torino became world famous thanks to the hit 1970s TV show Starsky and Hutch, where the bright red Gran Torino with the iconic white stripe became a pop culture legend. Decades later, the car gained new attention from the Clint Eastwood movie Gran Torino, which introduced the classic car to a whole new generation of fans. Because of Hollywood exposure, search interest for Ford Gran Torino history, value, and restoration skyrocketed worldwide. Today, the Ford Gran Torino is considered a highly desirable classic car among collectors and restoration enthusiasts. Prices vary depending on condition, rarity, and originality, but well-restored Gran Torino models can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, especially rare trims like the Gran Torino Sport. Many buyers actively search for Ford Gran Torino for sale, Ford Gran Torino restoration projects, classic Ford muscle cars, value, rare 1970s muscle cars. And the demand continues to grow as muscle car nostalgia keeps rising. For car flippers and restoration builders, the Ford Gran Torino is often seen as a solid project car. Parts availability has improved over the years, and the simple mechanical design makes it attractive for restoration beginners and experienced builders alike. However, restoration costs can vary depending on rust damage, interior condition, and engine rebuild needs, which is why research is critical before buying a classic muscle car project. The Ford Gran Torino represents more than just horsepower. It represents an era when American muscle cars ruled the streets, when car design was bold, and when performance defined automotive culture. From drag strips to Hollywood screens, the Gran Torino carved out a legacy that still influences muscle car collectors and enthusiasts today. And honestly, that's why the Ford Gran Torino will always be remembered as one of the most iconic Ford classic cars ever built. If you love classic muscle cars, Ford history, or car restoration stories, make sure you hit subscribe for more automotive legends and rare car deep dives. And tell me in the comments, would you restore a Ford Gran Torino or leave it original?